Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode. Back by popular demand and request by none other than moi. Just kidding. As promised from last video, I came across another meal dinner recipe that combines 2-in-1 in a casserole. You guys, besides crock pot meals, casseroles are by far my favorite because they're the easiest, the quickest, and kind of like a plopper in, put it, and you're done. Am I right? Am I right? Can I get a woo-hoo? Thank you. So, 3 things that caught my eye on this one. My husband loves pasta. Anyone who knows him knows. Pasta is his #1 go-to. And you guys, besides pasta, I am going to go as far as to say tortillas. Yes, you heard me. Tortillas. If he can put it in a tortilla, he will. Spaghetti, tortilla. Chicken, tortilla. Tacos, obviously tortilla. Hamburger, he'll put it in a tortilla, you guys. Kid you not. Kid you not. And he loves, obviously, when I make any kind of, it doesn't have to be spaghetti, it can be fettuccine, it can be, oh gosh, anything that has to do with pasta in general, he loves. My baked spaghetti happens to be his #1 favorite, and my baked chicken is his 2nd favorite. Well, no, I lie, I take that back. There is one other. One that is I wouldn't say a family secret because it's only my secret that my family loves. But, so chicken and spaghetti. And I came across this and I was like, so it claims to be the best chicken spaghetti. And Pinterest is infamous for having the quote, best of. So when I saw this, I said, well, let's give her a go. Plus, it's in a casserole. Okay. And there are a few things in here that my husband despises. But here's another thing. I am one of those people. I'm one of those bakers that will hide ingredients, and you love it. I'm glad you do. Because this isn't it, and I'll never say a word. Never say a word. Another thing that he absolutely loves is mashed potatoes, and I have a high standard to live up to those. But so in here, he despises, y'all, sour cream. Despises sour cream. So not gonna say a word. So yeah, I'm super excited about this because I want to see, is it the best of. Well, I mean, not from my standpoint, but obviously. So I'm super excited about this, and there are a few little minor changes. Well, I wouldn't say minor. There are a few changes that I'm going to make, but we are going to pop over here and we are going to get into this quote best of, you guys. Super excited. Let's go. Per usual, guys, starting from left to right, we've got Hey Girlfriend, Baker's Joy, and our little brush. Now, if you are new here, so what I do is I go and I get paintbrushes. Yes, regular paintbrushes. But I only use these for my baking and my cooking. And when I spray like my muffin tins or my baking dishes, I use the brush to spread it out evenly. And if I'm using the baking or cupcake tin, I use it to get up into the crevasses, which also just means crevices. But I'm fancy like that. And yes, when you wash them, how the wood tends to, peel like this. But my tip for that is get some clear nail polish and paint away, my dears. And it'll stop that from happening. Which my dumbass forgot on this one, apparently. So we're just going to put her aside for now. Bye-bye. So, in our 9x13, we have our sour cream. We've got our salsito, our salsa. And let's talk about this one just for a second, okay? We have our essential taco seasoning, but it is not just any taco seasoning, because obviously you guys know that I can't just do anything plain or correct for that matter, because that's just not me. What I use anytime I season my chicken for anything that I do, I use chicken taco seasoning. What do you guys think about that? Right? Am I right? I'm always right. Duh. Anywho's, I figured since the recipe calls for taco seasoning and I'm using chicken, why not? Right, guys? Sometimes I am just that brilliant. I know. I can't stop it. I can't. Miley Cyrus, I won't stop. Anywho's, back here we have, you guys, look at this. Look, it calls for angel hair. You guys, did you guys know that it, give me a second. I have to show you guys. If you don't know, you're gonna know, right? You're gonna learn today. Kevin Hart, I love you. Look what I found. Do you guys see how cute this is? Is this just not the cutest dang thing you've ever seen in your whole life? I mean, I can't. They pre-broke it for me. You guys are the sweetest. So anyway, our angel hair pasta. So now let's chit chat about our cheese, our ches, okay, if you will. It says 2 cups of Mexican cheese blend, which I do have. It's a little over a cup here. So we've got, oh damn it, cheese, get in the Sam Heckers. Oh, it's 2 cups that I have here, but you guys know the drill. I am overboard with my cheeses. So I do have extra here. 1 goes in with our mixture and 1 gets spread on top. But I had an epiphany because I was up till 6 o'clock this morning prepping my chicken and cooking another ingredient that I'm going to add to this. But I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be making, you know, cheesy whatnot, putting some in, I thought to myself, you guys, why not add some Velveeta white queso and make it extra creamy inside? So that is why I have 1 cup of the cheese that's going to go inside. I'm going to make it creamier. I know, you guys. I'm now, this is the addition, and I know I'm supposed to review this recipe as is, but you guys, this one I just wanted to go all out because I was that super excited of combining these 2. So just bear with me on all that. Back here, as you see, we have our 2 cream of chicken. And then we shall move more over to our right, to these guys over here, okay? Sorry, bear with me here. Okay, so for my chicken, like I said, I was up till 6 o'clock in the morning prepping. What I did is I took 3 of my boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Now, she did give you kind of like a cheat or an easy thing. You can go and use a rotisserie chicken, something that was already made from the grocery store, which would have saved me a lot of time. But you guys, I'm already up, so I had no problem doing it. I used my 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts and prepped them like I would normally do my original baked chicken. But different how I did mine. I prepped them normally with the extra virgin olive oil, sprinkled the salt and pepper on them, and then I sprinkled, because the one, it only asks for a tablespoon, and I am not about wasting any ingredient in this household or lifetime, so I used the rest of that chicken taco seasoning, spread it on top of this, the chicken breast with the salt and pepper, and I also used my sazon seasoning, and I baked the chicken breasts in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes like I normally do, and then I let them rest for a little bit, and then I cubed them up, and we're only going to use 2 cups of this, so I will measure that out. And also, you guys, as you can see in the back there, I do have another additional ingredient that I'm going to add to this recipe, which you do not have to do, or you can, is I cooked some Applewood smoked bacon, and I crumbled that up. So, which I also baked in the oven. Since my oven was already preheated, I only had to bump it up to 425. And I lined one of my baking sheets with aluminum foil. and I laid out the bacon in strips, and all 12 fit on my baking sheet because I have a giant one, of course. And I baked that for, I think it took a total, I started at 15 and I ended up having to add, I can't remember. It was 4 o'clock at this time, guys. Give me a break. 20, I think it was in total 25 minutes, I think I had, until I got it that crispy bits. So that is what we have, you guys, to work with for right now. And so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to get my pot over here, put some water in it, get it going with my noodles, and then we are going to come back and then we're going to move on to the next step. Alright guys, so the pasta is done, drained, and I've added both cans of the cream of chicken. I'm going to add the sour cream quickly because the pasta will, as you can hear, start cooking on the bottom. Okay, so now our sour cream, or not sour cream, now our salsa, our taco seasoning, chicken, 2 cups of cooked chicken. Now, like I said, I'm adding my Velveeta white queso, but you can add whatever you want. Now I'm going to be adding some cooked bacon. I don't know if I'll add it all. I think I'll start with that to eyeball. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all together. Okay, so now that everything has melted and combined amazingly, look at that, you guys. Isn't that amazing? So I have prepped my 9x13 with our Baker's Joy. And remember, always pay attention to your crevasses. Even in your 9x13, you're going to want to pay attention to your corners here because that's where it will stick when you go to cut it. And yes, I do have an oven mitt underneath. It is my silicone Rachel Ray ones because when I go to pour into it, it'll slip on it. So this silicone helps it to not move. So I'm just going to pour all of that into my 9x13 and I'm going to cover the top with the remaining of my Mexican cheese blend and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we are smothered in cheese and I will let you know that I did actually go a little more overboard. Like I always do. So, and I also kind of pressed the cheese down because we are going to top this with aluminum foil, so I don't want the cheese sticking to it. So I did kind of give it a little pat. And we are going to put it in our preheated 350-degree oven. We're going to cook it for roughly 25 minutes until hot and bubbly, which in my mind, it's going to be hot and bubbly in like 10 minutes. Duh, because it's already hot in there. Anyways, so I'm going to put it in there for 25 minutes and bring it out. Okay guys, so it was in the oven for 25 minutes and I let it set for about 15 minutes now while I did my dishes. And I cut it up and you guys, this looks and smells freaking phenomenal. And I'm going to bring it up to you guys, even though this is still hot, but for some reason my hands can take scalding heat. The crispy bits of the cheese around the edges. Doesn't that look amazing? So I think I'm going to go for this corner piece right here because it just so happened to be kind of the biggest one. So let me see if I can get it out perfectly. I'm hoping. I think so. Ho ho. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Okay. What? Look at that. Isn't that freaking fantastic looking? You can see, obviously, the bacon, the chicken. I'm seeing like the salsa, because the jar I got happened to be chunky. So you can see the bell peppers, the tomatoes, and obviously you can see the yummy greasiness that is the cheese on top. It just smells insane, you guys. So I'm gonna go and see if Chad will taste this for you guys, and we'll hear what he has to say from the man himself. Okay. So you guys are in luck today because Mr. himself, the one and the only. Flying saucer that is. Are you gonna?
Yeah, no, it was delicious. Oh my god, it tastes like it reminds me of chicken carbonara, but I actually like this better than chicken carbonara. I remember I had that at Olive Garden one time, and well, it is Olive Garden, yes, it's fake Italian, whatever, but it was. But no, it was okay at Olive Garden, but this is delicious. I love it.
So would you consider it to be the best chicken spaghetti that you've ever had?
The best chicken spaghetti that I've ever had? Yes. Considering it's the only one I ever had.
Damn it!
but no, even if it wasn't the only one I ever had, it would still be, in my opinion, the best. It was very, very good.
I am so glad that you like that. And I think the addition of the Velveeta that made it creamier and thicker, by the way, was probably one of the best. If you guys enjoy that, or if you like that, you know, I would add that. And I think what probably put it over the top was the addition of the bacon. That probably is what's giving it the taste of the carbonara.
Yes, I agree. The bacon was very good.
Is that empty?
No, it's invisible.
Miss Gemini over here said that she would try it. And I told you guys at the very beginning, there is no way in St. Joseph's, Hades, that this girl, it's empty. Okay. And I can't, which one was it that you tried for me before, that you said you never had before and it tasted, the chicken parm cup thingy. Was it?
The Pillsbury thing.
Yeah,
yeah. And
you didn't like that, but I can't believe she just tried that, you guys. And I told her what was in it. And it was like, no go. I'm having a little hard, yeah. Oh my god. So you guys, this was easy, simple, quick casserole, and like, you guys didn't have to do what I did with the chicken. So like, her quick thing was go to the store, get a rotisserie chicken, it's already cooked for you, chop it up, and bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so I will say that with that said, you don't have to do it the way you do it. But if you go the rotisserie chicken route, do not be surprised if it sucks. Just saying, just being honest, brutally honest here. I understand you're reviewing the recipe as is, but you already added stuff that wasn't in the recipe. So, in my opinion, the recipe as you make it is the best chicken spaghetti I've had or could have.
So then I'll probably have to do a video on how I make my baked chicken too, and how I season the shit out of it. But this one I didn't really.
I mean, rotisserie, you know, it's fine. If the rotisserie thing is the only way you can go, that's great. It's better than nothing. But right. in my opinion, I think the way that you did it is probably the way it should be done.
Well, thank you. He wants more. He's waiting. So, we are going to schmend it there, guys. So, like I always say, you guys, view it before you do it. I'm getting it tattooed, and so should you. Just kidding. Well, maybe. Whatever you want to do. I can tell you what to do. But do it like this. Just kidding. So, because I will always strive to show you guys tips and tricks and little things to add or not add. It's up to you. It's your kitchen. You do you, boo-boos. Okay? So from my kitchen, my home, and my heart to all of yours, as always, guys, I love you. Mwah.